microphone, but here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Ciao Belli. Welcome to. The camera's over there. You can look here if you want.
I'm looking
That's
at the.
well. That's where we're. Yeah, that's the camera.
Okay.
Hey, I'm in Florida, seeing my parents. Here with my mother. My father's in bed hanging right now. So my lovely sister Nicole is here, and we're chilling. We're gonna make what's up. Hey, what's up, Cody? Hi, OSU. Let's get one to how mad would your mother be if I refer to her as Mommy Pastrami?
No.
No disrespect. Just she said no. Yeah, no. This is my wonderful mother, Teresa, and
Hi, everybody.
hi everybody. Hey, Ma, what are we making?
First,
what are we doing?
first we're going to make the sauce.
We're gonna make some sauce.
Okay, so I got to cut the onions.
Do you want to do that? Or you want me to do it?
No, I can do it.
Okay. And then we're gonna cut the sauce. Please, do me a favor, Ma. Don't cut yourself too. Don't do nothing that's gonna hurt you or me. All right.
I think I've been cutting onions for.
You think so?
Before you were born.
Before I was born, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can handle cutting the onions.
So what goes in yours? I also want to recognize. I feel like at one point, you were very much like, don't ever tell anyone our sauce.
Right, because
This
it
is
was
our
like
sauce.
it was a family secret. All Italians are like that.
But at the end of the day, almost all tomato sauces are the same.
No.
Uh,
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
No, they're not, because you got different regions. Like my uncle was married to a Sicilian, and she liked her sauce very sweet, a lot of sugar in it.
Okay.
So, and where we're from, the Abruzzo, they don't like it. They don't like it sweet like that. So every region is different from Italy.
Okay.
And how they make their sauce.
Well, that's a good question. So dad's side,
That side's from Sicily.
they're from Sicily. But
Palermo.
we have different parts
Yes, we
from
do.
different parts of Italy on your side.
So on my mother's mother is from Abruzzo, and she's from a little village called Chieti.
Well, Chieti, I think, is a
Providence, or it's a village.
okay.
And then my father's father is from Vasto,
Oh, okay.
okay, which is in Abruzzo,
Which is also in Abruzzo.
and
Yeah.
which is very close
Yeah.
to each other. And then
But do they meet in Italy? They meet here.
no,
They meet here.
No, they met
Oh,
here.
funny.
And then my mother's
Hey,
father.
Yeah.
It's a funny story, because my sister
Yeah.
did an ancestry search and found out that my grandfather, his last name was Esposito. So it's a very common name with
Yeah.
Italians, and it supposedly means without father.
Okay.
So we found out that he was from an orphanage in Sicily.
Or not in Sicily.
Yeah, in
Ah.
Sicily. And my grandmother, who was married to him, is from Abruzzo, who hated the
Who
Sicilians
hated Sicilians
at the
right.
time. But she married one, so she got over it.
Which is funny. The reason there was a lot of disdain for Sicilians, specifically in Italy. A lot of it was both race-based, economic-based, especially socioeconomic. The South was considered poor, which is funny because also anyone south of Rome no matter who, were considered poor. Which is why you see so many Italians in America are almost all Southern, whether they be Sicilian, Napolitan, or whatever. Like it's all a lot of Southern Italians. My first boss out of business name was Esposito. He was a rat. He was a rat.
But it's a very common name, Esposito.
Sure.
And we didn't know how common it was
Sure.
until my sister did research on it.
I actually did. Oh, I got rid of it though. I did 23andMe, but I got rid of it because they went bankrupt and they're selling all their information.
I know.
And I didn't want my DNA being sold.
Well, a lot of the hatred for Sicily is because it was invaded by so many countries over the years.
Yeah.
That they really didn't even know who they were, their
Well, the
origins.
Sicilians knew, but other Italians disliked them because they were so, especially.
I mean, they were invaded by the Turks, the Greeks,
What type of meat we got going? Well, For this, yeah, actually I noticed you just do, okay, well first we're making the sauce,
First
right?
we're making the sauce right now.
But I do notice, wait, do you want me to turn the oven on? You want me to turn this on?
Yeah, that one. Put it on
This one?
high.
You want it on
Yeah.
high? On high?
No, I want it on high.
You want high?
Yeah, right high. You gotta put it. You gotta cook it first. I gotta cook. I'm gonna put my meats in first.
My mother's, there's no recipe function, you know, where there's not a, that is a great, at some point, I think, James, what's up, James? Do I have all of the gas station crew? If y'all are watching, check out Gas Station FM. My buds in Texas run such a wonderful stream where they do DJ stuff out of this studio that looks like a gas station. I don't know what the gas station concept came from, but I like it. It doesn't matter. But yes, what's up, boys? Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging. So my mother's sauce is very much, I would say, in the vein of what would be considered like a very much an Italian American sauce. I feel like in my studies of making food, especially traditional Italian food, it is a lot less going on than what you make in your sauce. But I think that's mostly because of the evolution of the sauce over time in America based on what was available, what you had, and stuff like that. Your grandmother, my great grandmother, does she make this the same way, or has it changed over the years?
This is my mother's recipe. It's a 100-year-old recipe.
But this hasn't changed at all over
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
Nope. Not
Okay.
one bit. I made it like my mother. My mother made it like her mother, and I've taught my children how to make it. And now I just taught one of my grandkids how to make sauce, and now he knows how to make sauce. So we're going to start with the meat. Put some olive oil in there, Don.
What meat are you putting in?
I'm going to put some pork and some sausage,
Oh, okay.
and put some
How
oil.
much?
Just fill the bottom of it so it don't burn. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're gonna put in. This is.
It's not hot yet. Is that okay?
It is. It will be fine.
Okay.
That I think that's.
So we're gonna fry up the meat a little bit.
We're gonna fry up the meat a little bit.
Hey, let me change this real quick. Let's change this to oven. There we go. Nope, wrong one. Oh, I messed up my Stream Deck commands. So you got in here. We have some different. Is it hot and not hot sausage?
Yeah, this is mild and this is hot.
Italian sausage.
Yeah.
And then what about this over
This
here?
is just some pork. I
Just
like
some pork.
in my sauce.
Okay. And then we let this fry up for a little bit.
Let it fry up a little bit. Then we're gonna add the onions. You can't put the onions and garlic in first because it'll burn.
Okay.
But I can put. This is my basil from my garden.
Okay. You're gonna put that in now? That's not gonna burn?
No.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Oh my God, it smells so good.
Okay. So while that's cooking, you just keep chopping up.
We're just going to keep chopping this up because I got to have the onions for the meatballs and the onions for the sauce and the garlic for the sauce and the garlic for the meatballs.
And so this meatballs, though, is this yours or is this also old?
This is also the same recipe.
Well, because I noticed that your meatballs, you've always just done beef, whereas traditionally, I think a lot of times it's beef and veal in meatballs.
Well, we never did the veal, probably because my parents and grandparents were poor
Sure.
and they couldn't afford veal.
Sure.
So it was always the,
Which is funny because in Italy, veal is not an expensive meat.
but it was here.
Here it is, though.
It isn't anymore.
Sure, because in Italy, how
Used
much
to be-
sauce will this make? We're going to make a lot of sauce.
We make a lot of sauce.
We have 4 cans of different type. We have crushed, we have whole peeled. It's gonna
Yeah,
make a lot of
you know
sauce.
what? You can take the whole peeled and put it in that container and start squishing it with your hands if you want.
Which container?
Right here.
Okay.
And just put it right
Sure.
in here.
Yeah, I'll bring it over and do it. Because in Italy, farming, especially cow farming, is very common. It's like such a big deal, actually, of Italy is farming, especially of beef, all types of beef. It's like beef and sheep. Well, also, fun fact, it's why so many recipes in America that a lot of people consider like quote unquote Italian American, they all have different roots from back into Italy. I usually do beef and hot Italian sausage mix. What? We're at San Marzano Tomatoes in my garden right now. Let's go. Let's go. Fun fact, San Marzano tomatoes. You can grow them anywhere, but the reason they're so good is because of the volcanic ash in the soil from Mount Vesuvius. And so all San Marzano tomatoes that you get like imported. Gallery Maliano, is that? Oh, Gallery Mal. That is Mallory Galliano. No, you've had a Twitch already. Did you just make a new one just so you could have that name? That's a cute name.
Hi, Mel.
Hi, Mal.
Hello, my daughter-in-law.
I couldn't remember the password.
As we all do.
Classic. But yes. Hi, Tree. I love you.
Hi, baby doll.
But yes, so you can grow San Marzano, and they will be a wonderful tomato. But the reason that you want to get them imported is because they're grown in that volcanic ash from Mount Vesuvius.
Okay, so Dom, now I'm adding the onions.
Oh, you're adding the onions? Okay, onions going in.
And the garlic.
Onions and garlic going in.
And I like a lot of garlic.
A lot of garlic.
And a lot of onions.
Not a lot of onion though, right? Just two or three small onion. That's a Goodfellas reference.
I know.
He always put too much onion in the sauce. When do we put the tomatoes in? Not for a bit.
Well, we're going to just let this sweat a little bit.
Let
You
it
do
sweat?
this until they cry.
I'm already sweating. I'm in Florida.
No.
Talk about sweating.
No, you cook this until they cry. That's
Until
all.
they cry?
Until they cry.
What does that mean?
You'll know it when you see it.
What
When
is that? What is
okay,
that?
you see the onions when they're raw.
Yeah.
And then when they start to get
Yeah, let's change this.
translucent,
Yeah.
that's when they're crying.
They're crying. Okay.
That's an old saying.
Yeah.
Japan.
And then what we do is we're cooking the meat at the start of it to like kind of release some of that flavor of the meat too into the sauce, right? And then once we cook the meatballs, we throw that in the sauce, and that adds into it too, right?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
your father,
Yeah.
Sicilian, he likes pig's feet in his sauce.
I mean, I like pig's feet in the sauce too. Pig's
I
feet's
know.
delicious.
But it's
I miss intro. You know what we're making, baby. What we're making. We are making some tomato sauce with some meat in it.
some marinara.
We're going to be making some meatballs. Mom already made gnocchi previously. So we're going to be having this with some gnocchi. And then, have you decided, are we doing cookies or are we doing
Yeah, if we have
pizzelle?
enough time, I'm going to do the pizzelles.
We're going to have enough time, babe. We're going to be going for a while here.
Okay.
Don't worry. Should I make us a drink?
Yeah.
Should we have some spritzes?
Your ice is already melted.
Oh, I didn't even know you got me ice.
I know. So take it off.
You
I'm going to
want-
put the.
You want one too?
I'm going to put the tomatoes in now.
Do it, babe.
Okay.
Tomatoes going in. All right.
So the tomatoes going in. The whole tomatoes going in.
How much tomato? You're doing 4 cans?
I got a big pot here.
Big pot. You
But
got.
I gotta add the water.
And so you notice, guys, that when I'm making my sauce, the times you see me making on stream, I don't add water because I'm usually making a quick sauce. My mother here, she adds water because she's going to be making sauce that we're going to be cooking this sauce for a few hours. Probably not, like she would like to do it for a few hours. I'm not going to let her do it that long because we have a stream going and I want to eat at some point within a good time. But the reason you add water in is because we're going to get a lot of evaporation from the sauce. And you end up getting too thick of a sauce. You have to add a little water in to make sure that you're not. Where's the ice? How does this work? Does that doesn't work?
It might be empty. Just get the ice out of the freezer. Yeah.
Where at?
In the
I
ice
see.
bin. Yeah.
So you got to add water into your sauce if you plan on making a sauce that's going to be cooking for hours. Do you have a? How can I need an ounce? How do I measure an ounce? Do you have any way to do that?
Oh.
That's okay. Let's move it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, a shot glass is an ounce, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good enough. Here, there's one on top.
Okay. Grab it.
Okay. That's funny. Is a shot glass? Anyone who's watching, is a shot glass an ounce?
Well,
Tell me. Is that true? It might be true. It's probably true. Yes. A shot. Thanks, babe. For those of you that know, I'm not home, obviously. Mallory is home taking care of our 3 cats. And also, there is currently flooding going on in our apartment. Yeah. Yes, essentially. All right, so for those of you that remember, what was it, my second to last stream, or maybe the last one? I don't even remember. Maybe it was the last one. Aperol Spritz is 3 ounces Prosecco, 2 ounces Aperol, and then an ounce of seltzer. Where'd that seltzer go, Mom?
I put it in the refrigerator.
Good. Did I say a spritz? Aperol Spritz? Oh no, the flooding again. We can't escape the flooding, y'all. Our apartment's just going to be flooding forever. Non-stop flooding in our place. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the club soda.
You sure you put it in the fridge? Oh, it's right here, Ma. You didn't put it in the fridge.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Thank God I got a you.
Oh, fucker.
Say it in Italian, not English.
Minghia. Well, that's specifically Sicilian. Sorry.
Okay. It's not going to hurt anything, honey.
It's annoying.
I know.
As long as it didn't get on
I'm
my...
going to start putting
What?
the ingredients in the sauce.
Yeah, go ahead.
okay?
Here, we'll switch back over. Switch into the overhead. Start putting... so let's talk about it. So you put... Okay, so far, we started with the
Onions,
the meats.
the
The
meats.
oil and the meats and some basil.
Right.
And you put in a bunch of onion and garlic. And now we got in...
I'm going to start with the parsley.
Okay. And here's the funny thing, guys. Whoever, I think it was James earlier, that put in exclamation point recipe. We can't. My mother, I've asked so many times over the years, hey, Ma, what's the recipe of this? And she would just say, well, you grab a bunch of parsley. Here's your spritz.
Thank you.
So, unfortunately, what are you drinking, wine?
I'm drinking a mimosa. I just crushed some beautiful.
Well, I thought you didn't want a spritz?
Yeah, I do.
Well, should I make it later?
Yeah, when I'm done with this, I'll get it.
Okay.
All right, so I got parsley,
Sorry, guys.
salt, pepper,
Salt, pepper, parsley,
cheese,
cheese.
a little bit of sugar just for to cut the acid.
Okay. Which I think also the sugar comes from cooking sauce for a long time, because when you do a quick sauce, the acid isn't so bad.
But I mean, look how beautiful this is. And I got the fresh basil in there.
Fresh
But
basil
I
from the
think I'm
garden.
going to add a little bit of dry basil.
Yeah, just a little extra.
Yeah, because I like the taste of basil.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't? So typically, you would want to cook this for how long? Like if I wasn't here making
If
you
you
do
weren't
this.
here, I would have started this at 8 o'clock this morning, and we would have had dinner at 3.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dinner at 3, guys. Dinner at 3. Italians are hilarious. Dinner at 3? What the fuck is that? Who's eating dinner at 3 except for an Italian-American household?
Well, because we eat for like 4 hours. That's why we sit at the table and eat. Yeet. My grandmother would say yeet.
I'm curious, if my colleague Daniela's in here, does your family eat at 3 p.m.? I have a colleague at Twitch. Her family makes sauce. They do like the giant pot where they're like boiling tomatoes, and they
Oh, yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
put it in the
Then
jars and
right,
everything.
That's what my grandmother did in the basement. They would jar the tomatoes
Okay.
and
Hey, cheers.
salute. Scendando une.
There we go. Okay. So what next, Ma?
Okay, so we got the sauce. I want to bring it to a boil.
Okay.
And you can smell how good it tastes. It smells. The meats are cooking. You got to brown the meat because you can't have raw meat in your
Well, you know,
sauce.
I've seen. I don't agree with it. Oh, you have this upside down. That's funny. Is this a brand new cutting tray?
Yeah.
But this
I like
is the
it like
rubber
that.
side.
I know, but I like it like that.
Why do you like this?
Because I don't. Well, who cares?
But-
How I like it.
No, you can just flip it.
Yeah, see? You got to start something, don't you?
No, I'll start nothing. I'm just curious why you have the thing upside down.
You got to
'Cause
bring my balls on.
But the rubber is what stops it from moving.
Well, that's why you're educated. I'm so glad.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start the meatballs.
Okay.
Um,
Right. So you cut extra onion.
I cut extra
You
onion
cut extra
for
onion
that.
because, and in this, okay, so we have like what, 3 pounds? Don't question her method. She's the best. I'm always breaking balls. You guys are my chat. You're here for me. Don't.
Yeah, but
don't
Mom
turn
is
against.
always good.
Don't
though.
turn against me, you sons of bitch. Okay. So we got a couple pounds of beef in here.
Yeah.
Different.
Well, 3 pounds.
3 pounds. And some
Yeah.
of it is 80-20, some of it's 70-30.
70.
75,
no,
25.
75.
Yeah, 75, 25. That's what it was. Yeah.
And because I like the fat.
Yeah. Well, you got to have a little fat. That's where
You
the flavor
gotta
comes
have
from,
the
right?
fat. When you go into a restaurant and you eat the meatballs that are hard, it's because
Yeah, they ain't got no fat in it.
it's all
There's no fat in it.
beef.
Yeah.
And there's no fat in
I
it.
think that's why some Americans also started adding pork in. Some of that fat content. Yeah.
maybe.
Like ground pork and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
So I'm going to add a lot of garlic. I like a lot of garlic.
Christ, that's so much garlic. You know, I will turn against you in a second. Yeah, that's why. That's why I didn't tell you that I was going live earlier, OSU, because you're a little shit.
And some parsley.
I think you got garlic in my Aperol spritz.
So,
Okay.
and put some more parsley. Oh, I'm out of parsley.
You got a
That's the
parsley? What the hell is that?
That's the oven that we're going to cook the meatballs.
Oh,
in.
you started preheating. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I did not do that, so I'm glad you
Okay,
did.
so, and I got some cheese.
Okay, a bunch of grated
A
Parmesan.
lot of cheese.
Okay.
I got the garlic. I got the onions. And, I forgot the salt and pepper.
No vampires coming to that kitchen. No,
I
no
know.
vampires coming into this kitchen. Yeah, they ain't making it out, bud.
I didn't put any. I put salt in, but I didn't put any pepper in there. So I'm gonna put a little pepper in here, and then I'm gonna add some.
What the hell is this thing?
Don't you love it?
What
Some
is it?
Fresh ground pepper. It's an automatic pepper machine. And some
This
kosher
generation
salt.
so lazy. This generation so lazy.
You gotta love Amazon.
So lazy.
All right. So now we're gonna take the bread.
Pigra. Pigra.
In the bread,
I should have done this.
I got some brioche in here.
Benvenuti a Cucinare con Dominic con mia mamma Teresa.
Hey.
Facciamo le polpette e sugo italiano,
Oh,
americano,
my baby.
con gli gnocchi e sì, polpette e maietta, which is pork.
Right.
And what else are we doing? We got some pie. Did you make this or you got this?
No, that's from the restaurant I work in.
That's
They
from the-
make it.
Oh, they
there,
make it
right.
there. That's good bread.
I made this. This is going in there. This
Yeah.
is my bread. It's
Don't
going
show the other side of it though.
Okay. So this
Wait,
is
let's
brioche.
Here, put it over here.
This is brioche, and then some Italian bread, and then
Okay.
this is my bread. This
Okay.
is Asiago.
Okay.
Some of my bread.
And what are we doing with this?
We're going to put some milk to it.
Here, actually, let's change this camera. Can we do this? Is this? Hey, there we go. Okay, so we have the beef that has the garlic, the onion,
And you got to add some egg.
grated Parmesan.
You got 3 pounds, so you add 1 egg per pound. So
Okay.
you get 3 eggs out of
Get
there.
3 eggs out. Okay.
And
Then
that'll
what?
bind the meat together.
Yeah. You had me buy you eggs, and you got so much goddamn. You mooch.
Oh, no, Dad, we're making cookies. We're making
you
this.
had me buy you eggs.
We're going to
You
use a lot
got so
of eggs.
much damn eggs in this
We're
fridge.
going to use a lot of eggs.
I knew you. I knew it. We're in the grocery. Like, Ma, I'm buying your groceries. Get whatever you want, kid. She goes, I'm gonna get eggs.
So now he's complaining that he bought me eggs.
Yeah, but it's really funny.
Yeah, but we're going to use a lot.
We're gonna
of
use
eggs.
a lot of eggs. We're gonna use a lot of eggs.
We're going to use a half a dozen just in the cookies and the meatballs.
Why
So
are you yelling at me?
that's the way I talk.
Should we put this in?
Yeah, put 3 eggs in, no shells.
Oh, you don't want sand shells.
No shells.
Senza. Well, I don't know what shell is in
Here's put the
Italian.
boy.
Without is senza in
Let me
Italian.
get some milk.
Meatballs are a meatball is polpetta.
Look it up, Nicole. Como se llama shells?
Como
Egg
si-
shells.
Ma,
Tell me what
como
it says.
se llama
Como
is
se llama?
That's Spanish.
Como se llama?
Como se llama?
Como se llama?
Chiama is well
So,
chiamare.
como se, I did it.
Chiamare.
I'm
is
saying
to,
it like,
Chiama like you're
Like-
saying it like the guys that you work with in the restaurant.
no. I work with Italians. I work with Spanish people. I work with Peruvians. That was my
What's up,
grandmother.
Dad? One second. Yeah, we got to mute. We got to mute for my father. He's a wild card. You don't know what he's gonna say.
Okay, so
Not trying to get canceled.
I got the bread and I add some milk. It's so funny because in my Italian neighborhood,
Yeah.
everybody had names,
Okay.
nicknames, and my cousin Michael, they
Yeah.
called him Stuttering Mike because he would stutter.
Yeah.
So if somebody said, who makes the best meatballs, Mike would say, my cousin Teresa.
Yeah. Why
Because
did I ever get a cool nickname?
you did. They used to call you Clemenza. 'Cause
Man,
you-
nobody called me Clemenza.
Yeah, Billy did, Dad did.
Funny, I never knew this.
when you were
Mimo
young.
was actually a nickname for Dominic. Did you know that? Well,
No.
Domenico. Domenico's
Oh,
nick-
Domenico.
Domenico in Italian is Dominic is actually technically, I'm sorry to say this, Mother, is not an Italian name.
No?
Domenico is an Italian name. Dominic, fun fact, is Irish. Isn't that nuts?
Okay, start mixing.
What do I gotta mix? I'm gonna get my hands. I gotta do this. Okay, I'll mix.
You're mixing.
I gotta mix for a bit. Shut the fuck up. I'm glad my sister's not mic'd up. She's just the fucking peanut gallery over here.
Okay. Okay, mix away, babe. I don't have the strength I used to have.
I got it. I'll take. This is what Bing says in eggs. What? Gusci d'uovo is eggshell? Maybe. That's see, here's the thing. Google Translate will get you so far. Because Google Translate's going to give you the literal translation of things, but that's not how Italian always works. There isn't always a literal translation as per egg and shell or something.
And see, we grew up with slang Italian.
Well, it's not necessarily that you grew up with slang Italian. You grew up with, so Italy wasn't a country, fun fact, until 1870. That was the unification of Italy. And before that point, there was an Italian language, but the official Italian language was only really in Rome, Venice, Milan. It was only in the more northern parts of Italy because that's where the money was, and it was only in Rome because of the Vatican. It wouldn't even have been in Rome if it wasn't for the Vatican. But before that, you had Italian, but it was all different dialects. Pugliese, Abruzzese, Siciliano. There's all these different, even
How does that feel?
What do you mean? It feels like meat.
No.
What are you talking about?
You got to feel it with your hand.
Well, it's not.
You got to feel it with your hands to see if it's ready to be rolled. Now, I think it needs more bread.
You need more bread? Really? There's a lot of bread in there, Ma. Really? It feels like it's binding.
It's not binding. You don't want it to be,
What?
you want it to be nice and soft when you eat it.
You think it needs more bread?
Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. You got to feel it in here like this. Let me feel it. Yeah, it feels good.
Okay. Where do you want to put these on? Do you
Okay,
have the
first
tray?
I got the tray. I'm going to wash my hands and set the tray out.
Well, I'll do this if you want to get the tray.
Okay.
I gotta be.
I see my sauce is boiling now.
Okay. Oh, I don't have the camera on it, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's boiling. It's
I'm
boiling,
gonna-
everybody. The sauce is boiling.
I'm going to spray this.
The fuck? Did you spray it with cooking spray?
Yeah, with cooking spray with olive oil and butter.
Is it a good size? You like that?
That's a small little
That's
meatball.
small?
You know it's going to shrink
That's
when it goes
so
in the oven.
That's huge.
Look. No, it's going to shrink when it goes in the oven. Look. This is a nice sized meatball. Look.
You know, when I went to Italy, all the meatballs were tiny.
They're tiny because this is an Italian-American meatball. And they got bigger in the United States. Maybe because they had to feed a lot of people.
I think it was also a poorer quality of meat. I think for Italian Americans, they got a poorer quality of meat.
Oh, I'm going to make some garlic bread.
We're gonna do that now.
You know. No, I'm going to make the mixture.
Okay.
Is that? I got to cut up some garlic. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add some salt. I like to put a little oregano in my
The spread, the garlic butter.
in the garlic butter. I like that earthy, woody taste. And then I like to put a little bit of hot pepper,
Yeah.
crushed red pepper. Now, sometimes it was funny because my grandmother would sometimes put crushed red pepper in her sauce,
Yeah.
and sometimes she wouldn't. But
Okay.
yeah, that's a nice sized meatball. You want to sit down and eat. You want to eat. You don't want to. You don't want to have some stinky little meatball.
The hell is that? Your phone?
Oh yeah, it's spam callers probably.
Spam call o'clock.
Yeah. Certain time and it's spam callers.
I started answering all my spam calls in Italian. It's really funny. They don't know what to do. They think I'm speaking Spanish, and I say, "Oh no, no spagnolo, parlo inglese." And they say, "What?" And I say, "Non parlo inglese, parlo solo italiano." And they say, "What?" And then they add me to the do not call list. It's genius. You know how you answer? You know how you answer a phone call in Italian? How do you think it is?
Pronto.
Prontos. Yeah, pronto.
Pronto.
Pronto. I
Allo.
just.
Hello.
Cody. I gotta read your messages first, Cody, before I say them out loud sometimes, just in case.
Is Mallory still with us?
Mallory, you still with us, babe? Or are you swimming? You and the cat swimming? Oh God, the cat's probably so mad that there's all this water coming in.
Now, when you bake this, I like to bake. Some people like to fry the meatballs.
Both. I mean,
Some people put their right in the raw sauce.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Get mushy ass meatball.
I don't.
No, yeah. Let me
I
tell you
don't.
something. You put your meatballs right into the tomato sauce uncooked. You're a psychopath. You're a psychopath. I don't trust you. I don't want you near my cats. I don't play that game. Damn, these are big ass meatballs, Ma.
I know. He's dying to come out.
I know, he wants to come out so bad. He
He's
can't,
dying
though.
to come
He can't. Sorry, buddy. We're not going to go too long. We're going to make these meatballs.
And I'm going to make some garlic bread.
Yeah, once the meatballs in the oven, then we could start doing the garlic bread, right?
Yeah.
And then we could probably start doing the beginnings of the cookies, right?
Yeah, I got to clean the mess up and here, add some of this to that. Some of these are big. I can give you some meat to make one meatball.
It's probably okay.
I don't like them small though.
That's good. That's enough, Ma. It's big. It's big.
Okay.
I personally like frying my meatballs, but I'm usually making the older, like the tiny meatballs, like how you'd find it in Abruzzo. Which funny, we actually watched. There was a Stanley Tucci episode last night where he was in Abruzzo, which was really fun.
We learned a lot.
That was a fun episode. Let's wash my hands. I'll change the angle, guys. I got a bunch of meatball all over my hand.
Oh God, this smells so good.
Here, we gotta switch to that angle in a second. You gotta show what the sauce is looking like.
Okay.
Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. And the oven's done now. We can throw the meatballs right in the oven, right?
They're in there.
Oh, they're in there already.
Yeah, put 'em
Ma,
in.
you're
See?
going too quick. We gotta show the people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Show them.
We can't show them the oven though.
Okay. You
I wanted to show them what it looked like.
Here. Okay.
Ma, you don't. Here, put it right here. Ma, put it right over the sauce.
Okay.
There we go. Look at it. Beautiful. All right, throw them in.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay.
Bella. Tutu say Bella. Okay. Doesn't it smell good?
It smells right. It smells good. It smells wonderful.
I know.
Tucci gang. All right.
Okay, so I got to cut up some garlic for the garlic,
Okay.
and then I can clean my mess.
Okay.
And then we'll make some garlic bread.
Okay.
Okay, you and I can do that.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a cocktail.
I haven't stopped drinking a cocktail.
Salutes. Let me taste your Aperol spritz. You want a champagne glass or
No,
wine glass?
that's fine. You still got meat all over your hand.
Oh, that's delicious, Tom.
I know it's delicious. I'll
I
make
know,
you
I
one
want
after.
one, yeah.
Yeah, when you're done that.
You make it good. I made one the other day. It wasn't that good. Was that good?
What are you gonna do?
I know, you're so talented, my angel.
Those meatballs here.
I still have meat on me? Oh, I got it on your cup. You wear it. We wear our food everywhere.
So yeah, guys, I'm in Florida at my parents' house right now. Please let me know if the connection's okay. I had to go to the store and get a 75-foot long Ethernet cable to run from my parents' bedroom where their modem is out to the kitchen here. So I hope it's all looking okay.
So, are any of your friends on here?
A lot of my friends are in here.
Where?
Yeah.
What friends?
My buddy Cody, my buddy OSU, Mallory's in here. My buddy Brian and James. My sister Nicole is in here. Do you know Nicole? She's in here.
My other angel.
Yeah. Mallory and the cats are watching.
My other angel.
Amish Charles. We still call him Amish Charles. Charles is in here. My buddy's a handyman, so my friend Cody calls him Amish Charles.
Oh, I could use a handyman.
What about me?
Okay, we're bulling away, so I'm going to just turn it down a little bit.
Super smooth. Stream doing great. Thanks, bud. You gonna turn it down because it's too much?
It was a little too much.
Okay.
I don't want it all over my kitchen.
Charles. Yeah. Charles, I've never called you Amish Charles. I want the record to reflect.
Okay, Dom, we're going to cut. I'm going to get a little more.
What do you want to do? You want to cut it? You want to cut it
I'm
sideways?
going to cut the bread. I'm going to put a little more garlic. I like a lot of garlic in the
Do you have a
garlic.
bread knife, or you only have this?
No, I got a bread knife, babe. Here.
What is this shit? You got jarred
Just for the garlic bread, that's all. The rest of it I used fresh garlic.
Well, we'll forgive her for this one, chat.
Okay.
To be fair, though, I'm first of all, I always get my mother shit for everything. It doesn't really matter.
Yes, he loves to bust my balls.
But my parents have owned restaurants my entire life. And when you own a restaurant, especially a restaurant where you're making like 300 pizzas and a million dinners, you know, you make your life a little easier. And so you buy a jar of garlic. And so what that does is over time, you just get used to doing that. And here we are. You smush garlic, has a place in, yeah. You shush. Garlic has a place. Yeah, like right now. For garlic bread, who gives a shit? You put in some jarred garlic.
That's garlic bread,
And-
that's all.
Wait, what are you doing?
I want you to cut the bread.
I just cut the bread.
You're slashing. No, you got to cut it for garlic bread. Oh, you want it long like
Yeah,
this?
of course. How else would you do it?
I was going to cut it.
Oh, you want? Nah, do
little
it long
pieces.
ways. I like it long ways, and then we'll
Okay,
cut it in little
whatever
pieces.
you want, my
Thanks,
baby.
thanks, Ma. You hear that? Whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. I'm the boss.
All right, so we're going to put a lot of spread on here.
So okay, just to recap too.
Go check the sauce. I hear it.
Just what we want me to do? Turn it down? It's
Is
boiling.
Is it like crazy boiling?
Not crazy, but it's boiling.
Okay.
Can we turn it down?
I'm going to add a little water. It's a little thick.
This is thick. This looks. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll thicken up. That's
Okay.
why. I know, Dom.
I know, Ma. I know you know. All right. I know you know, babe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and the garlic spread is butter. Did you put cheese in that?
Yeah.
So, Parmesan cheese.
Yes.
Some dry oregano, parsley.
A hot pepper, crushed red pepper.
Crushed red pepper. Salt or no?
Salt, pepper. I put salt, pepper in everything. That myth about using so much cheese. No, you got to put salt. You got to season your
You
food.
gotta season, babe. You gotta be
You
seasoned.
got to season.
ABS. Always be seasoning.
That's good. You make that up?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
It's a kind of a bit.
Oh.
I thought I turned off my Discord notifications. Why are you making noise? You should not be making noise, Discord.
Are you going to eat bread for dinner?
Huh?
Are you going to eat bread for dinner?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Hi, hi, Bettina. B, is that Bettina? Is that you? I think that's you. One of my lovely colleagues is in here. I guess I should have posted this in the work Slack. Am I eating garlic bread for dinner? Of course I'm eating garlic bread. What are you talking about making garlic bread for dinner? This guy, hey Chuck, Chucky, Bubby. Yeah, of course I'm having garlic bread for dinner. I mean everything we're doing for dinner. What pasta are we doing? You made gnocchi, right?
Gnocchi. cheese jockeys. We're got the jockeys.
I mean, that's the best kind, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Chuck says hi, Mother.
Hello.
Say hi, Chuck. Say hi, Chuck, Ma.
Hi, Chuck. I'm in the zone here. I'm looking.
She's in the zone, everybody.
in the zone.
She's in the zone.
Making sure everything's good.
The sauce? Let's take a look at the sauce. Look at that sauce. Actually, I could zoom in on this a little bit, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. You want bread? Go get some bread, babe. Go get some bread. You probably got a good bakery near you.
Oh, you could bake it.
Ain't no one got time for that.
It don't take long. 5 minutes.
Ain't no one got time for. Ain't no one got time to just make some bread. This is making us all very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, so that goes in last.
Yeah. How long do the meatballs take to cook?
Probably about 20 minutes on a real high oven.
Sure.
Now this is only at 350.
We'll stop opening it.
But you know what? I'm going to turn it up though. I'm going to clear this.
Turn it up, and then we'll put it in the sauce. Right?
Maybe I'll try to air fry it this time.
No.
Why not?
Ma, because the convection oven doesn't. Don't do that.
All right, I'm going to put it on 400.
There we go, 400, everybody. When you cooked the meatballs at the restaurant, you had it on 550 degrees.
500 degrees. That's why it only took a couple minutes. And
look at this. There's Artie. How's my boy doing? I miss him. I miss my other cats too, but Artie's my boy.
Artie's your favorite cat?
No, Artie is not my favorite cat. My favorite cat is Polly.
Wow.
Polly's my favorite cat. Don't tell the other cats though.
I know. Don't tell the others.
Polly is my favorite though.
They'll get upset, won't they?
Yeah, they will get upset actually. Well, Mallory gets more upset. Wow, you can't just pick a favorite child. Everybody picks a favorite child. Mine is Polly Walnuts. She's my baby. Our cat, so when we first got our two cats, Mallory and I, our friends were fostering and doing adoptions. And Mallory wanted these two kittens that they had. Don't do any dishes right now.
I just got to clean the mess up.
Okay. And so our friends had these two cats, and Mallory wanted them. And Mallory's plan was, so we would go over there, they would get me drunk, and then they would trick me into taking these cats home. And we walked into our friend's place. It was JJ and Molly. We walked in, and Polly, this tiny little black cat, she comes up to me, and I pick her up, and I cradle her in my arms, and I was like, Mallory, we should take these cats home. And the whole night was ruined, because the whole plan of getting me drunk failed. we just left. We didn't even have dinner. We just left. That's not true. We stayed, obviously. So yeah, Polly's my, she's my number one. She's my girl. Second to Mallory. It might be Polly first and Mallory. Close second.
Don't make me smack you.
You can't smack me live on air, Ma. That's
Yes, I can. You don't say your cat before your wife.
Well, she'll tell you she likes June more than me. Wait. What is this? What did you just do? You just put a clothespin?
Yeah.
Why?
So nobody goes in there and cuts themselves.
Do you? Let's talk about this, guys. So my mother, she just put a clothespin on this knife.
Yeah, and they probably all know why.
No one does this. Who? Okay, but you put. Okay, what's to stop me from still cutting myself? The clothespin doesn't stop.
Because you'll see the clothespin.
Will I just see the knife?
You'll see the clothespin.
Will I just?
Yeah, but listen. How many times you go into a drawer?
Okay,
Look,
put it in the fucking
drawer. You
drawer.
go into a drawer.
Put it in the drawer.
You're busting my balls again. I'm gonna stab
First of all, don't.
Right on the air.
Okay. Let's not get the cops
See?
called.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
It's just a precaution.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was really funny. Damn. We didn't see nothing smack away. You guys are you guys are great. What a great chat I have. What a great group of people following. Chuck, I would say start timing people out for inciting violence in my chat, but you're also probably on the same team, so.
All right, so do we have time to make a pizzelles?
What do you want to do? You want to do pizzelles or you want to do your Italian? Which cookies do you want to do?
We're going to do pizzelles.
Is it just easier?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mom, we are cooking on time, literally cooking. We've only been going for barely an hour. We got whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll do.
I want to do whatever makes you feel better.
We'll do the pizzelles.
Yeah, we had a guy get.
You had a guy what?
Oh, that's right. We had a guy. So my buddy Chuck does some work for. There's a wonderful. Chuck, what would you call Giant Bomb? Is Giant Bomb like not like a game news publication? I don't know. There's a team called Giant Bomb. They do cool stuff. Video game streamer journalists. There we go. Thank you. And they were streaming. It's a games website, and they had like one of those big poppers. They have confetti coming out, but it was like a strong popper. It was like compressed air. And the dude walked in and they did the popper and it went right in his face. And he like flew back. It was crazy. So yeah, I guess Chuck, when you say it like that, I guess stabbing me isn't that ridiculous. So, what am I saying right now? God,
I don't know.
I'm so
Something
lo-
about your friend Chuck.
Well, not that anymore. Right. Stabs are fine. Do it, Mom. Stop telling my mother to stab or hit me, everybody. This is not I don't like this, okay? You're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to be my followers.
Yeah, but not when you bust your mother's balls.
Okay, Mom.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to make the pizzelles. We're going to make a pizzelles.
Okay, so you don't want to do the other cookies.
No.
Okay, we'll do
We're
the
going to make the pizzelles.
Because you got a cute little pizzelle iron. It's really funny.
Yeah, I got to plug it in.
All right, I want to show you guys something real quick.
It's so old.
It's
a Hamilton
this,
Beach.
This Hamilton Beach mixer is older than I am.
It's old.
It's older than I am. I actually can't believe it hasn't lit a fire, some like electrical fire by now.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. What?
No, it's very old.
What do you want to do?
I just want to plug this in.
Want to plug it in right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to put it in there and plug it in. It's just a cute, wonderful little.
Yeah, where'd you get this at? I can't believe they even.
Amazon.
I think it's the other way, babe.
Amazon. You can buy anything on
You know how to use Amazon?
Yeah.
She might.
Give me
Okay,
your
relax.
hair.
Relax.
Give me your hair.
Look at this cute little iron.
Isn't that cute?
Wait,
you
let's hold up.
spray it.
Look at this cute little pizzelle iron. Oh my God. So for those of you who don't know, I feel like everyone knows by now what a pizzelle is. A pizzelle is like a waffle cookie. And so we're going to do that. We're going to make a batter.
I have some here made.
Yeah, okay, here's a finished product. Here's what like the little pizzelles we're going to end up making are like.
They're delicious.
They're really good. I can't wait. I can't wait to have I've never had a fresh. I know you're supposed to let pizzelle sit. I've never had a fresh pizzelle like right out of the.
Oh my God.
I can't wait.
We're going to have it.
This we got to plug in probably over here though. It's a little annoying. I'm sorry, Mom, but I might have to mute us when we do the do this thing because it's gonna be loud as shit.
That's okay.
So yeah, this Hamilton Beach.
I want you to make me an Aperol spritzer. Okay?
You want it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give me a glass.
Watered down.
Okay. What flavor are they? So it's hard to pinpoint what a flavor. So it's a waffle. So it's like that type of batter. You add anise extract.
And vanilla.
And vanilla. So think of it like think of it like a waffle a little bit, but with anise. If you know what anise is. Wait, where's the shot glass at? Give me another shot glass. I think I put it in the sink, or clean that one actually. Either one works. I think I put it away somewhere.
Oh, I don't know where. Here it is, right here.
Clean that.
Okay.
You don't want to meet the.
No, it was just sitting there.
All right. So you want an Aperol spritz?
Yeah.
Oh, you still got some. Okay. Again, Aperol spritz, 3 parts Prosecco, 3 ounces Prosecco.
1 1/2 of
Oh
baking
shit!
powder.
Too much. 3 ounces Prosecco. You can't see it. My cute little table, my Italian table's in the way. Do you like my stream setup, Mom? Do you like the little Italian kitchen stream setup? It's cute, right? With the graphics.
I loved it the first time you made. Okay, so.
You know what cute is in Italian, Mom?
What?
Carino.
Carino.
Carino. Or carina if you're talking about something female.
Okay, so we have 6 ounces of 3/4 cups of sugar.
God damn, it's a lot of sugar.
I know, but it's good. And then we have flour. I keep my flour in the refrigerator in Florida because
Because it's so hot?
Well, because you got those little bugs and boll weevils that get in when it's so hot. Yeah.
Bugs and boll weevils.
When it gets hot here.
Okay.
So 1.5 cups. Oh, another smart ass over there. So we got 1.5 cups.
The funny thing about my
of
parents is they
flour.
always get mad when I'm sarcastic, but they fail to realize I'm sarcastic because of them.
I know.
So I don't really know. You know, you should get mad at yourself in this case.
Okay. It's all my fault. Go see Dr. Phil.
I have a wonderful therapist. Shout out to Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Well, no, she's not here. That's my therapist, Ma.
Oh, you have a therapist?
Of course I have a therapist.
Oh my God. Why do you have a therapist?
You should have a therapist. Every single person should have a therapist.
I don't have a therapist. We scream and yell and tell her, we don't keep anything inside.
I don't either. That's why I have a therapist.
Let it out.
Yeah, just like Tony Soprano. Exactly. If Tony Soprano could have a therapist, I could have a therapist, Mom.
That's right.
You ever think about that?
You should go get the picture of him. And
What picture of him?
of Tony Soprano when he used to come in our restaurant.
What picture? Where is it at?
It's over here. I'll get it.
Let's get the picture of Tony Soprano, everybody.
That's his wife, Deborah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if
Remember?
we're gonna see this. Maybe I'll take a photo of it later. Wait, where are you at? There we go.
Okay, let me get the
This is
picture.
working. Oh yeah, this works.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's my parents and Tony Soprano and his wife. R.I.P. James Gandolfini. Dude would house like 3 subs. That was our old restaurant. My guy would sit in the back and just eat like multiple sandwiches, some pizza. Yeah. The director, the writer from The Sopranos, there was an interview where they were like, "Were you surprised about James dying?" And he was like, "No, didn't take care of himself." Howdy.
Everything was excessive.
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging. We're making some right now. Well, we were making the meatballs and the sauce. Well, here's the sauce. There's the sauce is boiling. The meatballs in the oven. Now we're starting to make the pizelle. So what we're gonna do is.
I need 3 eggs.
You need 3 more eggs? Okay. What we got doing? Here's the series. Here's like the timeline of events, everybody. We got the sauce cooking on the stove. The meatballs cooking in the oven. The meatballs are gonna be finished. They're gonna go in the sauce. Then we're gonna boil water to make the gnocchi.
They look good.
They look great.
Oh my God, you smell the garlic. Now you smell the garlic.
What do you want me to do with these?
You gotta put the eggs in.
Right
there.
in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Egg. Yeah. Yeah. Put the eggs in.
And then
1
while
and a
that's
half
happening,
cups of flour.
We're
1 stick of butter, which is right here.
melted butter. You melted a little bit or soften it.
Melted butter. Now.
You left the thing on?
Well, yeah, I had to
That was fair.
nuke it a little bit because
Yeah.
it was
It's
not.
hard. It's hard, right?
It was not as soft as I wanted it
Yeah,
to
that's
be.
fair.
So.
And so, sauce cooking, meatballs go into the sauce. We're getting the pizzelles ready
Now
because
you
they got to
got-
sit for a little bit after they're done cooking. You know, I'm gonna have one straight out of this iron.
I know. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of vanilla.
Oh, what is this? Wait, hold up, everybody! Holy shit! What is this book, Ma?
That is in
The
Little Italy in
the
Baltimore.
Little Italy. Oh, this is the Sons of Italy.
That's the Sons of Italy
I didn't know
Lodge.
they made this. I didn't know they had this.
All the old ladies in the neighborhood, the
Look at this.
beautiful Italian women in that
Look at this.
neighborhood,
This is crazy.
gave their own recipes in there.
And so we're making pizzelle right now. This is an act. So with a lot of Italian food, you can't really put a recipe on, but for baking you have to. But look at this shit. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah. And well, and your mom. This is my mom's. This was my mom's.
Yeah.
And because it goes back,
Yeah.
and her handwriting is in it.
Yeah.
And I like to look at her handwriting.
Our history. To the outsider, Little Italy is festivals and spaghetti suppers, St. Leo's and restaurants. Actually, let's put this. This is wild. I didn't even know this was a thing. To those who live in the small, tightly knit community, it's much more than that. It's a sense of family, a concern for one another that is seldom seen in other neighborhoods. There's a pride of living in Little Italy, and those who live there seem to feel that they are more fortunate than those who aren't so privileged. One never moves out of Little Italy. In their heart, they remain forever loyal to St. Leo's, their heritage, and their friends. The festivals and suppers would never be successful if it were not for the many who returned to offer their expertise and assistance. Almost every large city in America has a little Italy. Sadly, some of these groupings are disappearing or shrinking. Italians began settling in Baltimore in the mid-1880s, most lured by the discovery of the gold out west, like my great-grandfather.
All right.
Those immigrants used Baltimore as a stopping point off prior to heading westward. About that time, the city built the President Street Railroad Station to accommodate. This is wild. I didn't know this was a thing.
I didn't even know that article was in there like that, because that's the story of your great-grandfather. He was on his way to California.
Oh my God, there's also some Italians. This is wild, Ma.
I know.
How do you say it? Italian spelling is highly phonetic. That is letters and look at this. This is so cool. And even Arancio, well, technically it's Arancia. It's always feminine, but this is wild. This is crazy. This thing is older than all. This thing is older than all.
I know. It's my mother's, and
that's really cool. Shit.
it has her.
Oh wait, it's not even just. I thought this was just like sweet dishes. This is also.
No, this is everything.
Yeah, manicotti, a prosciutto parmesan loaf, pork chops with vinegar peppers. Yo, this is nuts.
This is all the women, the wonderful women.
Right, they put their
neighborhood,
recipes together.
Put their own recipes in there, and made it a cookbook.
Yo, this is nuts. This is so cool.
I know. I like to make a little more butter for this.
Yeah, for the pizelle. Why are you doing it over there? Is it too annoying over here with
No,
the cable?
I think my outlet went out.
Oh, this one over here?
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff plugged in. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's nuts, Ma. I didn't know that book was a thing.
It's old. My mom had it, and she put her cookie recipe in there by handwriting. And
You don't still have a Sons of Italy shirt that has all the restaurants on it, do you?
no,
Oh, that was a cool shirt.
I know.
That was a really cool shirt.
I know.
Damn. I wonder if they still have it. I doubt it. I wonder if they have a website.
What am I doing here? Okay.
Let me mute my mother real quick. Nah, I don't want to mute you.
Where's my
What are you looking for?
Okay, I got the flour, got the vanilla, got the eggs, got the sugar, got the baking powder. I like to put a little salt in mine, because when you bake, you should have salt.
Is this too loud? I might have to mute this for a second, guys, just because the mixer.
When Nicole got married,
The wedding cookies?
all the cookies, all of my aunts, my father has 7 sisters.
Yeah.
All of them came together to bake the cookies for her wedding.
That was a thing that everyone would do for.
That's what they would do. And not only that, we had it at the beach, and they went down there. They didn't remember, Nicole, the bathroom, they didn't like it clean enough, so they went and cleaned the bathroom because they said.
We couldn't have chit chat, y'all. We were doing the mixer. This is the bit. Ma, I need that book.
Here it is.
No, not for now. I mean, in general, I need that book.
Okay.
Here's the batter for the pizelle. Here's a little. Mallory, I don't know if you saw this. My mom got this cute little. I'm sure this isn't necessarily a pizelle waffle iron. This is you could probably do Stroop waffle, any really kind
So
of.
you're only going to do a little bit on here,
Yeah.
because it'll
It spreads, right?
it spreads over.
Yeah. I feel like, Mallory, we should get the iron one that you put on the stove. That sounds fun.
Okay.
And then just
Now
close
look,
it?
for this one,
Yeah.
you close it, and then the light will go out.
Yes, our pizelle consumption will be out of control, Mallory. We cannot own a pizelle iron. That's not possible. It would be bad.
Eat what you love, and this is good food.
Yeah, diabetes runs in my family, and I think the reason it does is because the motto "Eat what you love."
We're not fat.
No.
We eat good. We eat good food. Everything today we made is fresh and wholesome and delicious.
A little bit.
Look, this is what my family's been eating for 100 years. Can you imagine?
Can the kitchen bear such an investment? You guys don't have room for a rolling pin. It's true. Well, sometimes we don't have room for a rolling pin. Mallory threw the rolling pin away. I still don't know why she threw it away.
Here, I got one.
No. It's.
Oh, I saw that.
I don't know why she threw it away. And you know what? We don't need to know.
Okay.
What? You think it's done?
Now, see, the light just went back on. It went off. It went back on.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's done. Yep.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Madon.
Oh, we got a flipper here. Okay. Now it's hot, Dom, if you want to taste it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give like the tiniest second. Yeah. Before I.
Yeah, these are so thin, you'll never burn yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's really good.
I know. You can take some of these home to Mallory.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
You can fly with food,
On
right?
the plane.
You can't. Oh, you can't fly with liquid. You can fly with food.
You need, before you eat it, you got to put the powdered sugar on.
I actually like it without the powdered sugar, to be honest.
Do you?
Yeah, I like it without the powdered sugar.
Okay, so you see this?
Mm-hmm.
The light will go on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll go off. It'll be done.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Not you, Ma. I'm more so talking to the world because it's just so delicious.
Aren't they good?
Yeah.
Are they amazing?
No.
Now, it's the recipe. That's like my mother's recipe.
I'm gonna take a photo of this.
And then
Shut up.
I add stuff to it too. Like I like a little more butter, and I put a little more anise in it. Mm-hmm. But it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, did the light go off?
Yeah.
That's an old book too.
I know it's old as shit.
I don't know what year that is.
Should I bring one to Dad?
He likes it with the powdered sugar.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, we'll do. I got plenty here.
How are the meatballs going?
I just checked them. They look good.
When do you want to throw them in the sauce?
Not.
Oh, should we start boiling water?
No.
No?
Well, we're making pizzelles now.
I know, but when do you want to boil for the gnocchi? I guess they're really fast.
They take 2 minutes. It takes longer to boil the water than it does to cook the gnocchi.
Fair enough. It is good. It is good. Yeah, Mallory, we can never buy this. This would be bad. We can't.
Mallory,
we cannot own
I'll
this.
make this for you anytime you want, sweetheart.
This will be very bad.
Anytime you want.
Anise in Italian, I think, is anicetta. Anicetta?
Anisetta?
No, not
Because it tastes like anisette.
I don't think there's a Z in it, though. Anise. Shut up.
They're amazing, aren't they?
This is, yo. This is
I wish you
dangerous.
could stream taste vision and smell vision.
Can you imagine?
I don't know.
I'd be the biggest streamer on Twitch.
I don't know. It's good, right?
It's really good, man.
I know.
It's really good. So what's the plan now? What are we doing? Just having some pizelle?
Well, you can't leave this alone. You gotta make the whole batch.
The whole. Okay.
You gotta make the whole batch.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that.
See?
I can do that. I can do it. But I mean, like, what about like the sauce and the meatballs?
Okay, well, we put the sauce on what time?
An
4
hour ago.
o'clock? Okay.
An hour ago. We started. Yeah.
Okay. How much time we have left streaming?
Maybe we go until we go.
Okay.
I always want to stream at least an hour, but we can keep going.
Okay.
We go until we put meatballs in our tummy.
Okay.
People like to watch me for the reaction of me eating. They want me to eat this meatballs on stream.
That's because you're so lovable.
I'm
my
so
angel.
lovable.
You
See, I
are.
told you guys.
You
I've been
are
saying this
lovable.
forever.
Oh, you're
That's
not
what I'm
paying
saying.
attention to the pizzelle iron.
Oh, shit.
But that's okay. You don't burn them. You can't screw these up, really.
You want to see the crumb? Okay, I'll show you. I got it, Mom. I was good. Okay. Well, they harden so fast. Shit. It's hot, hot, hot. Hot shit. You want to see the crumb,
that hot.
Mallory? Is that what you said? It looks just like the pizelle we buy at
look.
Valentino. What?
You
Ma?
see the green light?
Yeah.
The green light will go off,
Okay, it's off.
and then when it's ready, it'll go back on.
Okay.
Oh, this book, yeah. I'm gonna see this year. I have to put it in here because it's falling apart.
Look at that fresh.
Oh, look, Mama, look, my mom's handwriting.
Okay, what
It
was
makes
this?
me cry all the time. This is her recipe for the sprinkle cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
7 cups of flour.
when this comes back on, it's done?
When that comes back on, it's done.
See, I like it a little more crispy.
Okay.
I like when they're crispy.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
good
know,
stuff.
when the machine tells you. This is 1988.
I'm born a year later, baby.
I'll make 2 copies.
Where are you going to go to the...
I have to go to scan.
You're going to
that's fine.
scan the whole book?
Yeah,
Are you?
just photocopy.
Okay.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Here, put it in here.
Yeah, keep it secret, keep
Yeah,
it safe,
keep it
you know
in
what I'm
there.
saying?
I couldn't find it the other day.
That's just
and
more
I had-
valuable than the one ring.
I know.
The Council of Rivendell is gathering to protect that book.
That's right.
Okay, so we'll let it get a little crispier.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can let it get crispier.
That's okay.
Okay. I'm stirring the sauce, and I'm going to get a pot and put some water.
Oh, so now you put the pot in the... You gave me shit like 2 seconds ago by putting the pot in the water.
No, well, I don't have to yet because it's going to cook fast.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
you don't do that until your table is set. Yeah, you could cook that more.
Sure.
Okay. Dom, the Aperol Spritzer is amazing.
I know. You know, I learned Aperol Spritz in Italy.
See, this is the best part about being Italian.
What's the best part about being Italian?
You love.
I thought I was hating
we
the government
love
and
to
not liking
eat.
cops.
No, we love to eat. We're so passionate about our food, our drinks, our family. I think you got a gator out there right now.
Where do you see a gator?
Right there. Come over here.
The freak.
Right there. See him?
Oh shit, that's an alligator.
That's him.
That's an alligator.
That's
Why
right.
the
Don't
fuck
bother with him.
Why do you live here?
I know. They don't bother you. They don't bother us.
Oh, it was you. I'm constant.
Did you put more in?
I did, yeah.
All right, let it cook a little longer. You said you wanted it. a
Gator
little
watch,
crispy.
bring him in.
Bring him in. You don't want him in.
Yeah, it's a gator out there, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna touch this, and it's.
What are you feeling for? Firmness?
Firmness. If
Yeah.
it's firm, it'll be done.
Okay.
If it's smushy, it's not done.
Oh, we can't see the oven though. But
It's
that's
not
okay.
done yet.
Not done. Close though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're still making the pizzelles.
Mallory Nicole's making a photocopy of that Sons of Italy
Nicole,
cookbook.
put your face in here.
Yeah, come say hi. This is
Say
my
hi
lovely
to Mallory.
This is my lovely sister Nicole. Over there. Everyone, we're looking over there, guys.
We're looking over
That's
there.
the camera. There we go.
This is my beautiful family. Say hi, Mallory. Hi, Mallory.
Hi, she says.
Now let it cook. Yeah, more.
All right, it's my last one. I can't anymore.
I know, hon. I can't.
There's still a whole other plate of them.
So
So,
I'll put them in a box and you can take them home.
can't wait.
Okay. So are we done
I
with
don't
our
know.
streaming now? Are we still streaming?
They gotta see the meatballs, Mom. What are you talking about?
Okay. They might
That's the
be
whole
done.
point.
You want to taste one?
Ma, we gotta put them in the sauce.
No, but you got to taste it, see if it's done. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm tasting it.
Okay.
Why, do you want to be done streaming? You wanna,
I don't care. I just don't want to. I want to be good. I want it to be good. Okay. And then we'll put it in the sauce.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
done. Put a little sauce on there. You got a spoon over there? All right. It's meatball time, baby. Oh shit. This is a little crispier than we want.
You can't hurt it, Dominic. No, you can't hurt it.
Having some meatballs.
And then I'm going to put the garlic bread in.
Mi piace le polpette. Oh, actually, mi piacciono le polpette because it's plural.
Mi piace
Mi piace is for singular. Mi piace la polpetta.
la polpetta.
Polpetta. Polpetta is meatball.
Meatballs, right. And
I gotta get pizza for these kids.
volce
Thanks,
is
buddy.
the meat, right?
No. Meat is carne.
Carne.
Beef is
Volpe.
no.
What's volpe?
I don't know. It's not this.
How's the meatball? It's good.
What do you? Yeah, of course.
Does it need anything?
No.
Does it need salt or pepper?
We're cooking. We're cooking still a bit, Dad. You okay, babe? Okay. We'll bring you some food in a minute. All right.
Hey, how's the pizelle?
Great.
Are you burning it?
Not well. That one I burnt a little bit. No, this one just started.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You can't hurt it. Okay, look at the meatballs. The meatballs
Yes,
are done.
Luke. This is my mother. Oh shit. Yeah. Excuse me. Look at. Oh my God, mom. You know what I mean? Mamma mia. Yes, this is my mom, Luke.
Hi,
This
Luke.
is my wonderful mother. We are making some meatballs.
I'm putting them in the sauce now.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
So now in the sauce we got sausage, hot sausage, mild sausage. We got pork, and now we got the meatballs.
Let me get another one.
Okay.
Let me get one more.
Okay.
Do you have any more grated Parmesan?
Yeah.
And then let me get some sauce on this.
Okay. There's a yeah. You got a spoon. Okay.
Where's the grated Parm? Shit. God damn, son. This is
That's old school too.
this is adorable. How do I get this? How do you get it door dashed? Well, if you're in Florida,
I'll cook for you.
yeah. This cheese grater is probably also older than
Then you.
than I am.
Yeah.
I feel like every restaurant you've ever had has had these cheese graters in it. This might even be cheese from one of those restaurants too.
So which one of your friends? Remember they came down to Little Italy and I cooked for all of them?
That was Chris and Charlie. They're not in here though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're family men now. They're too busy to watch this.
No, Chris is the one you got your first job with, right? Yeah, I remember that. On the Poconos.
Oh, guys, you don't even know. You don't
Now,
even know.
I
What?
want to tell you a secret.
What?
Here's a secret.
What?
Watch.
What?
You take a little bit of this meat,
Yeah.
this grease,
You just gonna dump it in?
and you're going to dump it
All of
right
it,
in.
or?
No, just
Oh.
some of it. Because
Shit,
it
I would put
has
all of it in.
all the flavor of the
Wow.
meatballs now.
Yummy. Oh, hey, Julian. Thank you for tuning in. We want to know. What do you mean we want to know? Oh, the secret? The secret is you put in some of the juice. That's what she's saying.
Yes.
From when you bake the meatballs. Shut up. Oh my God.
Ask him what other secret he wants to know.
That's it. They don't get any other secrets. They're
Okay.
secret. They're lucky they're even getting the stream.
They got the secret of my sauce. I showed them all the sauce secret.
I know. You used to joke
I
around.
know. My mother and grandmother would never show
You used to
anybody.
joke around that you'd kill my friends.
I know.
Shit, I'm burning the pizelle because I'm eating the meatballs, guys. I'm sorry.
You got one job.
My job is to eat the damn meatballs, Mom. What are you talking about? That's my job. All right, I will pay better attention. I'm watching. I don't want to eat anymore anyway until dinner. So
Okay. You are burning them.
I know I burnt them a little bit. I'm sorry.
And you can't hurt these though, really.
Well, I burned them a little bit. So for those of you just tuning in, we made some homemade meatballs. It's a 100-year-old recipe. We made
Homemade
sauce,
sauce.
also probably a 100-year-old recipe. Some pizelle, an old recipe, but from a book that I didn't even know was a thing. The Sons of Italy cookbook that all the women of Little Italy and Baltimore got together and made. That's such a beautiful thing, Mom.
Yeah, they're beautiful women.
I know.
Beautiful women that you
That's
learn
such
a
a
lot
beautiful thing.
from.
I know.
Like my beautiful aunts, 7 of them. My father's 7 sisters. They were beautiful women.
Ooh, damn, that thing is hot. Oh, I put too much in. You all right, Ma? You drink it too much spritz?
No, it went down the wrong pipe.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you paying attention? Don't
I'm
bring
paying it,
another
Ma. I'm
pizza.
paying. I know. It's okay. Don't worry. Pizzel's not going to burn anymore.
I know,
I'll eat
Mallory.
the burn ones.
Mallory, you're getting burnt pizzelles back to New York.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Wait, why don't you put all the meatballs in the sauce? You gonna freeze some?
Because I like to freeze
Oh,
some
okay.
and then pull
Yeah,
them
of
out
course.
fresh.
So if you're looking, yes, you put like half the meatballs in, and that's the great thing about Italian food. It keeps frozen. So you put these meatballs, you just put them in a freezer bag, put them in the freezer, and then when you reheat them, do you just put them right in the sauce? Do you like bake them first? What do you do?
You don't have to do nothing. You take them out of the freezer and let them thaw.
Okay.
That's all, because they're already cooked.
Okay.
And then when you make a fresh batch of sauce, then you can put the meatballs right in the sauce.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And you're almost done with your pizzelles.
I know. I'm watching them now. Don't worry. I'm done the meatballs. I'm gonna have more meatballs soon. We're gonna finish the pizzelle.
And Nicole's not going to be here for a while, so.
We'll just keep going. We'll keep going until we go, babe.
Okay. Does your,
The longer you stream, the better.
do your guests want us to stream longer?
Yeah, of course they want us to stream longer. Are you kidding
Okay.
me? They're getting a kick out of this.
Okay.
And then we'll make some gnocchi.
Anytime I get to cook with you is a good thing.
Thanks, Ma.
I know. Me, you, and the alligator. He went under.
Yeah?
Yeah, he went under.
Oh, it's right there. Is that him floating over there?
No, he
No?
went under.
Oh. Teresa is over us. No, my mom's not. She doesn't
What?
She doesn't know this, so
What?
she thinks.
What?
Well, because they're asking if you're over this, if you're over the stream. Like, are you done with it?
No, I love this. This is my thing.
I got it.
I love to cook. I love to cook with my children. This is what Italian women live for. We love this. Because the food is excellent.
It just this is new to you. This world of the live streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
But the food is good, right, Dom?
Always.
Always.
You know what always is in Italian?
Right.
Sempre.
Oh, you're
Sempre.
so smart.
Sempre. A big shout out to my Italian teacher Costanza, straight out of Palermo. She's gonna watch this later. It is currently 11:17 in Palermo, so she's not watching it now.
What's her name?
Costanza.
Costanza. Hi,
Costanza.
Costanza.
Well, she'll watch it on the YouTube later. For those of you who don't know, also that's a good segue point. First of all, I'm trying to do this once a week, where I make food on stream, and then when I'm done with it, obviously the vibe will live on Twitch for a little bit, but I'm putting it onto my YouTube, youtube.com/ashipashrami. So that'll always, and maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll go back, your phone. I'll go back, it's too much, and I'll add the recipes maybe later onto the YouTube video. So if you want to know the actual recipe, you can see that on YouTube. I think for next one, we're going to do the Sicilian appetizer, one of my favorite foods, caponata, and maybe caponata, and we'll do another Sicilian thing. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know, eggplant parm. Because it's funny, chicken parm is specifically an Italian-American thing, but eggplant parm was a thing, and
Dominic likes to talk.
like that style of cooking that meat.
Yeah. They're delicious.
My mom's bringing meatballs to my father. The style of cooking meat like that is a real thing, but that was like Milanese, which is like the pork or beef Milanese. Oh yeah, I burnt the shit out of these, didn't I? So good though. Even burnt, they're good. What are you doing? You having one too?
I'm having one. They're delicious. I just brought your father one.
They're really
amazing.
good. They're really good, Ma. The meatballs are amazing.
I still got it, right, Dom?
Certo, which is like obviously. It's actually, certo is it's a very common Italian saying or word, and it kind of means certainly. Obviously is ovviamente, but less common. Like almost always you're saying certo. Like, questa pizza è buona, sì, vero? And you say certo. Or like, I don't know, yeah, certo. You're gonna start offering a meal plan box? No, not offering a meal plan box. No. The meal plan is you watching my streams and learning how to make.
I would love to
Italian.
do that, but it's too much work.
Yeah, it's called a restaurant, Ma. What
Too
you've done
much work.
Yeah, you did that your entire life.
I don't want to
That's
do
too
it
much work.
anymore. But you're all invited to my home. I will cook for all of you.
Every once in a while, I get like little delusions of grandeur to
Open up a pizzeria?
open up a little. Well, not a pizzeria, no, a little cafe.
That's done, huh?
Really,
See
I
it?
don't think so.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, look, see, Graham.
Not a pizzeria, but like a little Italian cafe. The problem is, owning one in New York is very expensive, and also I saw you guys do it my entire life and saw just how beat up it made you guys. So
Well, we worked hard.
I know, and I don't want to. I work hard, but I don't want to work in a restaurant
Yeah,
hard.
well, we had 6 children to raise.
Oh, thank you, Sonia. Thank you for the follow.
That was nice.
Thanks for tuning in. Ciao, Mama. That's my colleague Sonia. She
Hi,
says
Sonia.
Salve, salve. Buonasera, signora.
Benvenute. Welcome.
This is pretty much it for the pizelle now.
I can't put any more meatballs in here. The sauce.
That's fine. You'll freeze them, right?
The pot is full. Look, this pot is.
Yeah. Let's change the
So this is called Sunday gravy.
Sunday. No, it's not gravy.
Sunday gravy.
No, you never called it gravy until you.
No.
No, you never called it gravy.
No, it's called Sunday. This is Sunday sauce.
Yeah, no gravy. We
No.
don't say non diciamo gravy.
No, they call it that here. The Jersey people call it that.
Diciamo sugo pomodoro.
Oh
con
God, these
carne.
meatballs are amazing.
I know, they're great. I can't wait to eat them. I told you that you can make a killing in Ohio. I'm not coming to Ohio to open up a restaurant, dog. You ain't paying me enough. There's not enough money to bring me to Ohio.
There's not enough money to open up a restaurant. There's not enough money in the world. You want to give it to me? I cannot do that work anymore.
Especially in Ohio.
That's
Ohio.
a hard. Well, he's probably saying that because there's probably
Well, he
no
lives.
Italian
He lives in
restaurant.
Ohio. No, Columbus, Ohio has a lot of Italians.
Do they?
First of all, Italians are everywhere. All right, we're like rats. We are everywhere.
Don't you dare compare us to rats.
All right, we're like roaches.
No.
Don't hit me, Ma. You can't hit me on the stream, okay?
Yes, I can.
Favorite Michigan, need more of this? I guarantee you in probably Detroit. Well, first of all, Detroit pizza is delicious, which is just a offshoot of, I think, Roman pizza is what Detroit pizza is influenced by. I mean, it's pretty much just focaccia with sauce and cheese on it, and it is, oh God, Detroit pizza is delicious. You ever had Detroit pizza?
No.
It's like
I've
focaccia.
never been to Detroit.
You don't have to go to Detroit, Ma. It's everywhere. Like,
Where is Detroit pizza?
I guarantee you well, maybe not in where we are in the middle of nowhere,
I
Florida.
know, but even in Baltimore, where's
I
Detroit
guarantee
pizza?
you there's a Detroit pizza place in Baltimore.
Is
I guarantee it.
focaccia a Detroit pizza?
No, focaccia is a bread, but that's kind of where the idea, that's pretty much where the dough is of Detroit pizza is. Yeah, of course you have an Italian village downtown. You didn't even the comment? What?
Then what?
I don't know what he said. I think he's making fun of me for skipping what he
Skipping
said.
what?
Whatever.
Are you done?
Dumb thing he said. No, Ma.
Yes, it is.
This is not done. Okay.
Yes, it is. See the
That's
brown?
all the pizzelle. Okay.
It's brown, and that's
Okay.
all of them.
That's all the dough for the pizzelle.
And that's
We're gonna put-
amazing.
That's amore.
And I
It's
gotta
hot,
cool
Ma.
that. Well, I
Yeah.
gotta cool it down.
I'll put it close to my laptop, all right?
Okay, so
Look at that. Look at it.
I'm gonna
Look at
move this, and then I'm gonna make gnocchis. Okay.
that. Okay. Once you make the gnocchi, okay, you put it in a bowl with some sauce and a meatball.
Yeah, we could eat it later.
We'll show everybody, and then we can be done. We'll eat, okay?
Okay, honey.
Detroit definitely has the presence. Grand Rapids not so much fair. I don't know what the hell Grand Rapids is. Dean, where the hell is Grand Rapids? Wait, Dean,
Michigan.
that's you, right? Dirk Club?
Grand Rapids is
that
in
you, Dean?
Michigan,
That's you,
isn't
Dean,
it?
right? Of course, yeah, it's Michigan. God, I love pizzelle.
Want they good? You're gonna take all them home to Mallory, okay?
Okay. You got it, Ma. Okay. God, I can't stop. So what did we do today? We made fresh sauce. We made meatballs. We're gonna heat up some gnocchi you had left over.
No, I'm not heating them up. I'm cooking them.
We're cooking. Sorry, we're cooking them. That's what I meant. You know what
So
I
I
meant.
got the water boiling.
You know what I meant.
I'm going to put some salt in it.
Hey, Dean. I love you, buddy. Thanks for hanging.
And I'm going
Thanks
to
for
put
being
some oil in it.
Okay.
Oh, you got the olive oil here.
These are beef meatballs. All beef.
All beef. No
All
pork.
beef. All beef. No veal, no
and
pork.
they're amazing too. Aren't
Yeah.
they?
I like adding veal to my meatballs, to be honest.
I haven't had that in a long time. They're
It's
Italian.
good.
The restaurants in Little Italy when I was growing up, because I started working when I was like 13 as a salad girl, and they all mixed the veal, the pork,
Yeah.
and the beef together.
No. Lots of Italians in Canada. Italians are everywhere, baby. I think
Yes,
we're one of
we
the
are.
largest populations of people in the world.
And Italian men are gorgeous. Look at my son.
I'm gorgeous. You hear that? I'm gorgeous.
Italian men are gorgeous, and
I'm gorgeous.
Italian women are beautiful, inside and out.
You know how to say beautiful in Italian?
Bella,
Bella. You know how to say like the most beautiful?
tutta sei bella.
Tutta say. Well, that's
Tutta-
like everybody.
tutta
Say
is
is like
a
you.
lot of
Yeah, but
beautiful.
say is like you are. But
Okay.
you would say bellissima
Bellissima.
or molto bella. But bellissima is anything when you want to exclaim something as extra than it is. You could add molto, but if it is like the most of that, you would add issimo or issima or I or e. So like the biggest, grandissimo. See?
Granissimo.
Grandissimo. The cutest, caranissima. What are you looking at? You looking for that gator again?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That looks
out
like a little
there.
piece of wood.
Yeah, that's probably wood or a duck.
It is the stash. The stash
Or-
adds to the handsomeness of me. I'll tell
or
you.
dirt or a turtle. Oh, look at the garlic bread.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we did the garlic bread too. What's the restaurant that the bread came from again? What's the restaurant?
Donatos, that's where I
Donato's.
work.
Good. Yeah, it's good.
It's a wonderful restaurant. They're brothers from Jersey. Been there 27
From
years.
Jersey. We'll look over that one.
27 years it's been there. It's my beautiful, beautiful restaurant. That's my family, my work family. Beautiful people I work with.
Well, we probably don't have to finish the gnocchi for the stream. I think we could stop the stream so we can just
Think
hang out.
so?
We let Dad out too. Thank you all for joining with my wonderful mother, Teresa, who made us
Thanks for coming into my home.
into her kitchen. La sua cucina. That is her kitchen. We made, what did we do again? We did
We
the
did
sauce.
sauce.
We did the meatballs.
Oh, I gotta get the bread out. I don't know
Yeah,
what
get
the
we'll
bread.
show them the bread. Get the bread. Get the bread. We'll show them the bread.
Here's
La
the bread.
pane. Go over here. Il pane. Come over here. Come over here.
I know, but I think it could cook a
Yeah,
little more.
sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
let it
that's
cook
fine.
a little more.
We did the il pane, the garlic bread. That's boiling, Ma. Is
I
that
know.
supposed to be?
That's okay. It's on a small.
Oh, okay.
I put it on a small range.
All right, the sauce, the meatballs, the
The
pizzelles,
pizzelles.
the garlic bread,
We're done.
and now we gotta clean up. I'll help
We
you
got
clean
a
up.
whole meal here.
I can't wait. And we're making the gnocchi. You're not gonna see that though because I'll let my mom
Well, I
rest
can
now.
show you, but I can show you the gnocchis that I
Well,
made.
they've already seen the gnocchi. I made them the gnocchi.
I
It's
know,
it's
babe.
your recipe.
I know, but these are my gnocchis.
I know, but I made them.
These are my gnocchis here.
Here, show me. There we go.
These
Yeah,
are my
like you did what
gnocchis.
freeze them afterwards. That's
And
great.
then I freeze them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thanks, Ma. Everyone, thank you for hanging. Appreciate you as always.
Ciao.
Next week we'll do, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll do another tasty meal. And yeah.
Buonasera.
Buona serata. Grazie.